Hi! Welcome to my vlogs. This is Yobmik Smile vlog. So if you're not yet subscribed, i-click nyo lang yung subscribe button. Ano daw? I-click nyo lang yung subscribe button. Tapos, if you want to be updated sa mga happenings, click nyo lang din yung bell button. Ganun! I'm so excited mga kayubs. As in literal, ito talaga yung pagkabata ko. Gusto ko talagang pumunta dito. Yung nagkuhan ka ng mga Spider-Man doon sa Times Square. Kaya i-check nyo guys. Hindi lang Times Square ang pupuntahan ko. It's See It All New York City. Enjoy guys.
Dito na po ako.
Sa New York. Yan mo yung Apple. Oh, diba? Oh my God. Ang laki. Diba mapapalula ka? Tingnan mo ang harap. Yung Apple ko. Guys, nandito na po kami sa, ako lang pala, sa, yung meeting place ito, yung fountain daw dito sa Manila, oh my God, dito sa New York, sa The Plaza Hotel. Why did I say Manila? So, nag-waiting po ako sa kasama namin. It's too early, like 10 pa, 10:30 yung kita namin. So, yun, nag-wait kami. Ako lang pala. Oh my God, Lord. Ang lamig kasi hindi ko siya in-expect na mas malamig pa siya sa Canada. Kahit wala siyang snow, ang lamig literal. Nag-over lang ako kanina, tapos ang mahal guys, $106. So yun, dapat i-kuhan ko tong tour na to kasi all New York to eh. So ito yung background niya. Yung may pa-apple dito, di ba kanina? Oh. So, yun. Ito yung background sa meeting place namin. Parang Central Park siya banda. Ito. So, see you later. By the way, wala pala akong outfit. Ito lang, ulit. Kasi, wala akong budget. Yun lang. Ang lamig. Buti nga dinala ko to. My God, Lord. See, I have a new friend. Say hi. Hi, Majid.
Hi.
From Oman. He speaks Arabic. And I eat Arabic. I'm just kidding. So yeah. And here's our tour guide. Nakatayo lang siya guys. And we're too early here.
Then we'll pop over to Times Square for our lunch break. We have about 45 minutes in for lunch in Times Square. We'll all separate, go off and do our own things. You all can go enjoy whatever food you'd like to, take in the sights, the sounds, the smells of Times Square as well, and see what it has to offer on your own.
So we're heading to Central Park. Say hi. We're inside a Central Park.
Central Park, east to west, to carry traffic, but unless you're right next to them, you cannot hear them because they're dug down into trenches, never something a natural experience. There's pipes and waters turning over the pond right here behind us. There's lights and wires all around us as well. There's a train system in that wall right over there. But we can walk 5 minutes down some steps and hear nature in the middle of Manhattan, right? In the middle of Manhattan, we can hear wind rustling through the leaves, trees, right? It's pretty crazy. Just 5 minutes down some stairs off a really busy intersection. So what happens when you walk a half mile in? What happens when you walk a full mile in, right to the heart of the park? It's a full escape feeling. Prior to Central Park, a lot of the parks in the city were privatized. If you didn't make enough money, you didn't get a key to unlock the gate to go hang out in the park, right? And those parks were only like a city block or 2 city blocks big. So it doesn't really provide that. And the top 3 floors are one penthouse. So those giant windows you're seeing are giant views people get to wake up and just have every single day. In fact, the view is looking down upon the observation deck of the Empire State Building. So those folks who are waiting in line and paying money for a great view, you're simply waking up in bed, ready to start your day, right? So it's an awesome, awesome apartment. You can actually find it as well on like TikTok and Instagram. They have a full tour. So how do you get prestige? How do you get famous? Well, first off, be around for a long time. If you're old, folks know you. That's how it works. So this hotel's been here since 1907 on this corner. catering to New Yorkers as well as internationals all over the world, right? That's the second way you get some fame. Have some famous folks stay in your hotel, right? Movies and TV shows. The first example was North by Northwest by Alfred Hitchcock, his thriller 1959. That's a scene right in there with Cary Grant, narrowly escaping kidnapping. Then you have episodes of Sex and the City, HBO's renowned show they've had for multiple years, and they're revived as well. Eloise the Plaza, the little girl who lives in the Plaza Hotel in the children's books and the movies, and the author of the books actually stayed in the Plaza while writing them to make it as authentic as possible. Eloise goes for high noon tea all the time. You can walk in there and use the restroom because they let you just walk in there without buying anything. You can see you can hang out anytime. I've been in there for like a half hour before. They don't worry while you're in there. It's enough as it is. It is so good. Right here behind us, he's going across the street, and I was like, oh, nice. So that's talking about his display. Also, Bergdorf Goodman is Martha Stewart's favorite department store in the world, she says. Probably because she can't afford it usually, right? But this is just the women's side where Martha Stewart would go. Other side of the over here is the men's department store. Their own separate store, their own several floors, their own crafted window displays. Also, Bergdorf Goodman on the men's side really knows their target. No, he doesn't live here, but the top 3 floors are still owned by the family. So one of his offices is here, one of the golden toilets is here, things like that. All right. So as far as buildings go, there are not many that are more famous or infamous than this one right here behind me, obviously, Trump Tower. Now, Trump Tower are condominiums for folks who can afford them, and then the top 3 floors are still owned by the family. So his office is up there, a golden toilet's up there, things like that. That's right, he has one of those for sure, I don't make that up. But when he was president, he was here. What a name, right? John Jacob Astor IV was the wealthiest man in America at the time, one of the wealthiest in the world. Right, coming out a little bit more. One of the wealthiest in the world as well. The Astor family made several hotels all throughout New York City, but this one was designed specifically to be the most luxurious and lavish hotel in the world. At the time, it was heralded as such. But in 1904, there was a New York City law that said you could not sell alcohol within 200 feet of a church. Across the corner from them, as they realized, is a church. So disputing. They say, look, we know the law says cornerstone to cornerstone is the measurement, but that's not fair to us. Years this October, so congratulations to them. But we are not here for the church, ironically. We're here for the store across the street from the church. Microsoft, right? Microsoft is a big company that have advertising. It sits on their second floor. The doors are open on it. See what I'm talking about? That's part of the Microsoft store. A $1.8 million race car. If you walk by, see it, you walk inside Microsoft. Building. There, advertise their racing video game, Forza Horizon 5. Now what you do is you walk inside and ask about it, they take you upstairs to it, let you get a photo with it, and then climb the driver's seat, and you spin it virtual lap on a giant screen plane, playing Forza Horizon 5. The racing video game, driver's seat, race car. Also, sometimes the advertisement for your brand is the size of your building, like Nike here. If you know some things about Nike, they have a signature shoe or design called the Air Max. They put an air bubble in the heel of the shoe. So the windows are designed to be the air bubbles of the shoes. Also, the entryway, the ceiling is angled 23.5 degrees, the exact angle of the trademark Nike swoosh. The entire building is an advertisement. 23.5. Or even the Dyson store, one that sells vacuums. Look how cool and trendy it looks. It's like a nightclub, right? Like, I want to walk in there and buy a hair straightener just because it's cool. This is all different 2 days ago. None of this exterior was here at all. Here around you can look left and right. It's a great example of how the grid in New York looks. You can see all the way to Central Park, all the way down to like as far as the eye will let you pretty much see. So walk out the middle of the school. Look right, all the way down, walkway up there. Right? But on the outside, that much of an effort put on their big Christmas display. One of the biggest and the best in the city. Last year, or 2 years ago, they had Elton John come here and play live. It's a full Christmas spectacular here in this area. Grab some photos, we're gonna put my help in it. So much money, right? The most famous building of all 19 is 30 Rock. 30 Rockefeller Plaza right there. NBC Studios. If you like Late Night with Seth Meyers, Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Saturday Night Live, it all films right here in this building at 30 Rock. In fact, today there's no real glare in the windows, so look in the middle and count 3 windows up. 1, 2, 3. There are 2 Emmy Awards sitting in the windows right there. 2 gold statues. The highest award of American television, and there's 2 of them right there to prove this is where the magic happens for New York City, right? Now, let's walk around to the other side, check where the Christmas tree goes, and FAO Schwartz.
Check out Guitar John.
All right. Early, come down here and fight the crowd. stand right here at this spot. They have the Today Show filming. You can stand right here. They shoot the cameras out this way, so the anchors sit there in front of the camera, but you're in the background with everybody on national television all across America in the morning time. It's really cool on amazing TV sets all over the country, pretty much. Right now, we're watching kind of set up in the background some behind-the-scenes stuff, right? They're putting together segments and props for future news shows or broadcasts. Maybe planning what they're going to be shooting, how they're shooting certain things. So it's also kind of cool to come down here and watch some work in real time of the setting up for the news tonight, pretty much. Also, if you're back in the summertime, the Today Show puts on the City Concert Series, a free series of concerts all summer long, from May to September, right here on this strip outside. Walking is the coolest, most interesting way to do the city. Thanks for saying that. It means a lot to me. Anyway, observation decks are a great way to get a view as well. There are 5 observation decks in the city. In our opinion, this one right here at Rockefeller Center is the best one we have to offer. You are between 49th and 50th Street, right here in the middle of Midtown Manhattan. So everything you want to see is right around you. Also between 5th and 6th Avenue, right in the center of Manhattan. Everything that you want to see is equal distance, completely surrounded around you symmetrically. It's a really cool experience. Also, what's unique about this one, it's only the 67th floor that the observation deck sits on. So you're not towering above everything, you're kind of immersed in the skyline with it. It's a really cool experience in that regard. The walls on the outside are about concrete to the waist and then plexiglass from then on. So no obstruction to your eye or your camera when taking a picture or just taking in the views. If you go to the top of the Empire State Building, the outdoor deck is a chain link fence. So you're looking through and shooting your camera through a chain link fence. A different kind of experience in that regard. Also, at the top of the Empire State Building will not be in your photo, will it? Boo, mind blown, I know, it's why I'm here. So come here instead. You are 15 blocks of the Empire State Building. It is the key feature, the main focus of the skyline photo, the way you want it to be. You are face to face with it pretty much, right? Also, if not these two, Empire State or Rockefeller, like I said, you have 5. You have the Freedom Tower all the way downtown, tallest building in the United States of America. Then you have the Summit at 1 Vanderbilt by Grand Central Station. It's an indoor one, really cool, different themes and different rooms to it. Very modern, great for Instagrams and TikToks. On the 35th Street and 10th Avenue, for my adrenaline seekers out there, go to The Edge is what it's called. It is the highest outdoor... Looks like Radio City Music Hall has their Christmas tree being put up right now. Haven't added lights to it, but that big giant green tower is the Christmas tree for Radio City Music Hall. Speaking of which, Radio City Music Hall, the largest indoor theater in the world. 6,000 seats in there alone, providing excellent views of shows and concerts all year round. When the Broadway Awards, the Tonys are held, they're right here at Radio City Music Hall. When the Grammys are not in LA, they're held right here at Radio City Music Hall. Back in the wintertime, go see the Rockettes. They make Santa Claus fly in a sleigh above you. They make it snow inside the theater. Don't ask me how they do it, just go see it for yourself. You're in the holly jolly spirit in no time, I like to say, right? Also, this is the end of Rockefeller Center, right? So we saw the beginning at St. Patrick's Cathedral. Now this is the end. He has so much real estate in this area, it's pretty crazy. There are some buildings, though, even he could not get to with all the money that he had in the world, including this one right here on the corner. Different color to it, different roof height and design. These 3 guys lived there, and they were like, look, we like our building, we don't want to move out, we just want to hang out here. I'm not even mad about it. I'll just make the largest building in my complex right next door to you. So if you want to have a good night's sleep or some friends over, sorry, there's 75,000 people working in your backyard building Rockefeller Center. CNN's headquarters. We just left NBC Rockefeller. CBS headquarters is beyond Radio City Music Hall. We didn't get to see it, but it's up there. And then News Corporation owns Fox. So all these giant media giants are within close range of each other. Even though they try and seem far away from each other in news and stuff, they're like siblings, right next door to each other for the rest of their lives. And they fight like siblings too. not just the best views, the best news, but on more petty, sibling level stuff. I'm talking NBC Rockefeller has the City Concert Series. Fox got the Summer Concert Series. Totally unrelated, its own thing. NBC Rockefeller's got a Christmas tree since 19. So really quick, before we go to lunch, I'd like to point out this tall black building with the big R on it, Renaissance Hotel. Most places for lunch will have a restroom, but in case you cannot find one, Renaissance Hotel will have them. But if you ask where they're at, they don't exist, not for the public, whatever. So what you do is you just walk in, make a right turn for the elevators, take the elevators up to the lobby, and make a left. There's only 2 buttons in the elevator, so you cannot get lost. Ground where you are, lobby where you're going. In, right, lobby, left. Don't ask any questions, they don't ask you any questions. See how that works? Welcome to New York City. In, right, lobby, left. Clean, quiet restrooms if you need them, okay? If you forget that, shoot me a message on Airbnb or text me. Let's cross over. The original Times Square building, where the area gets its name from, is the vertical billboard building right down there. The New York Times were there from 1905, and they renamed the entire location after them, and then 5 years later they said, yeah, we're out of here, we're moving out. So they moved out of the building, they have the name after, and it has been gutted out since. No residences, no businesses. It's a giant steel structure to hold billboards. Yes, there's a housing crisis going on. Thanks for asking. At the very top there, though, glowing white, it's falling up for a few years. Small party out here, countdown. About 1 million folks or so. No big deal, small gathering. They counted down 3, 2, 1. The ball drops down. It is New Year's Day officially. Central Standard Time here in New York City. So the big party becomes celebrate. On the other end of Times Square, you'll see the red steps here. If you want a great photo of Times Square, go to the top of the red steps and get a photo or selfie out this way. You see all the characters, the people, the traffic, the billboards especially of Times Square. Even better at night when the billboards really can shine down on you though, but it's always crazier down here at nighttime anyway. As far as lunch goes, there's plenty of things in the area. You have your McDonald's and Popeyes and Starbucks over in that area. Make a left down 46th Street for Chick-fil-A, if you like Chick-fil-A. Make a right turn here, 34th Street for Shake Shack. You're going to find a Shake Shack burger. And if you want some good New York staples, down on 44th and 43rd. There's 13 news articles all in that building. You're going to find Bisbee's Hot Dog Market. Doing a great look at some peace and quiet, all the hustle and bustle, okay? So, we're both on the flagpole right here. What of it? Billboards down there. That's a water bottle refill station in case you need to refill your water bottles. Stop in right over there, okay? I'm here for any more questions or photos you might need. Otherwise, let's say 1:30, we're right back here in front of the red steps off of 7th Avenue. 1:30, enjoy Times Square, enjoy lunch. I'll see you then, okay? Of course.
Da zieht man die gesamte Verwandtschaft so viel bei. Das ja, wie so Treppen.
Oh, ne?
Cô tập, đi.